Welcome guys, doing another camp out. It's just going to be me tonight. It's supposed to get down to 10 degrees with snow on the way. So looking forward to it. Hello guys, been hiking around a little bit and I ended up back where I camped at before in the previous video. This might look familiar to you. I'm in the same general area. I might just camp here tonight. It's already 3:30, so I want to get things situated before it gets dark. Plus, it is pretty here, so. Okay guys, I have my hammock all set up already. I figured I would show you something real quick. So my underquilt is made out of down. And I think one thing that people forget about all the time is that this stuff moves a lot. When you're using down in an underquilt, you want to move it down to where you want it. So when you're moving it down, it helps move it into the position that you want it to be, so you can be warm there. So if you're in the middle of the night and your butt gets cold and you didn't do this, it could be because you didn't move your down by your butt. Maybe you need a little bit more down there. So there's channels that the down is sitting in. So you just make sure each channel has down by where you want it. Can I say down any more times? As you can see, there's a lot right here right now. So I can move it down some more or move it up. But yeah, that's that. Cool. So I have some more wood. I went and found some that was already cut actually, so still have this and this big log. If I really need to, I can cut it up. I'm really not planning on having a big fire tonight or a long one for that fact. So I'm actually just gonna wait until it's dark to even start the fire, which should be dark fairly soon. I guess I should say I'm actually just gonna wait until I get cold. So I'm not super hungry or anything, so yeah. I'm not sure when the snow's supposed to kick in, but it is beautiful out here. There's already a good amount of snow. I guess not too much, but a decent amount. So yeah. Alright guys, it's the best part of camp. All the chores are done, you can just sit down and relax. So I figured I would do something fun for the kids. So if you have any, this is for them. So when I was in elementary school, I wrote some books for class, and I figured I would share some of them, called The Hunt. And this is what I kind of wanted to read for the kids. It's an actual story. So it says, one day a hunter went into the woods. He was hunting for bear. He was hoping to find a grizzly bear, a big one. He had packed all of his hunting equipment and a big lunch. It might take all day to find a big grizzly bear. He walked deeper and deeper into the woods. He had never hunted grizzly bears before, and he just hunted deer, and so he wasn't sure how far he would have to go. He walked and walked and only saw 2 deer. Early in the afternoon, he got hungry, so he stopped under a tree to eat. It was warm and peaceful, and not long after he ate, he fell fast asleep. Suddenly, he awoke to a loud rustling in the woods. He was sure it was a bear. The noise came closer and closer. When the sound became very near, he raised his gun. It would be his very first grizzly bear. Out from behind a tree, something dashed out. It was a little girl. She had golden hair. She looked very frightened when she ran right past the hunter. The hunter was in such shock, he didn't see the bear coming. It was a huge bear. He didn't have time to raise his gun again and just stood in amazement as the bear ran past. Suddenly, another bear ran past. This one was a little smaller, and then another one flew by. It was a baby bear, and it was yelling something at the little girl. The little bear yelled, "Goldie, get back here. You broke all my things. You slept in my bed." When the 3 bears were gone, the hunter ran home. When he got home, he told his mom and dad, but they told him it was a dream. But he knew what he saw. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Just something fun. Just had a thought. You know, like, I come out here and practice stuff. A lot of people go out and practice survival gear or survival techniques, and they just practice their skills. But one thing I feel that is very important is that no matter how good you are, if you're not in the right mindset, like, it does you no good. You can practice all the skills, you can be trained, and it could do you no good. There's been cases of people, you know, having no training or very little training at all and going out and surviving just extraordinary situations. And others that have had training end up dying. And you just have to be aware of or something, just plain. You just have to be aware of who you are and how you handle certain stressors in your life. You know, when you're lost in a situation, you can panic and you can have anxiety. You can get depressed. There's a lot of different things that could happen to you. And you have to be able to manage those things. If you can't, it doesn't matter what type of training you have or what type of skills you have. If you can't get your head straight and be focused and focus on the things that is important at that very moment, keep hearing things. Yeah, if you can't just get your head straight and focus on the things that are important and just to survive, then it's not going to do you any good. So I encourage you to dig deep inside yourself and try to figure that out. Figure out how you handle certain stressors and try to think about how you would react to different situations. And that way it just kind of builds confidence when you come into those situations. So get your head straight. It's very important for survival. So a little bit more about survival. I was thinking about making little videos on how to do certain skills and give you some tricks and techniques and just different things you can do in a survival situation. So if you think that would be interesting, comment down below. Like I said, those would be shorter videos, probably under 10 minutes. So just let me know what you guys think. All right, it is getting dark. Definitely getting darker. It is snowing. It's not snowing very hard, but it's definitely snowing. There's a slight breeze. I might end up lowering my tarp more tonight just to block more of the wind. I am excited to get into my dream hammock. It's been a while since I've actually used it because I've been testing out that other hammock. Definitely going to be warm. I brought a wool blanket and my sleeping bag, which I need to get a new sleeping bag. That thing's like 15 years old or something. The zipper on it no longer works. Kind of want to get an underquilt, but I kind of want to get a top quilt actually from HJMOutdoors. That's the same company that made my underquilt. However, those things are kind of expensive, and my wife is not going to let me spend that much money right now. Not with the Christmas holiday coming up. We're already spending a lot of money on gifts and all that other fun stuff. And speaking of Christmas, what kind of traditions do you guys have? For me, growing up, we always got up really early, and my brother and I and my sister would always wake people up in the weirdest ways. Like one year, I think we let off like firecrackers in a bucket. A lot of us were in bands, so we played like our instruments one year. I remember playing loud music just to wake everybody up. So we just did a bunch of funny stuff just to get people up. And we would always get people up really early too. So like 6 in the morning. And we would open gifts right away before we even had breakfast or got ready or anything. But for breakfast, we always had biscuits and gravy. And I love biscuits and gravy. So yeah, my wife's family though, they were kind of opposite. So they would get up in the morning, I'd get dressed and take showers and apparently have breakfast and stuff ready, and that just sounds awful. So yeah, I think they did that one year after they met me, but since then I don't think they did that. I probably said something. Yeah. Who has the patience to sit and wait to open gifts? Anyway, one thing that they do as well is they have dinner at like midnight. I think that's for Christmas. It might be Christmas Eve. I think it might be in December I think it's Christmas Eve. I have to double check. Anyway, so yeah, they'll have dinner at midnight. My father-in-law is from Ecuador. I'm not sure if that's like an Ecuadorian thing or not. I can't remember. But anyway, it's interesting. So yeah, share down below some of your guys' family traditions for Christmas. I'm curious to see what you guys do. I'm using an old face mask. Just a lighter. I have matches too. This lighter might be pretty much dead. Let's see if I can. Alright, so I'm just gonna use this lighter. I have an old face mask that I've been using, and this, since I got out here kind of late and everything's wet, I didn't really find time to go out and find a tinder bundle. One of these days I'll get out here earlier in the day to actually do something else. So with this, since there is snow, I did try to clear out as much as possible, but since there's snow, I put a base down just to keep my fire from going out. Everything is kind of damp, and I tried getting as much dry stuff as possible. So Like I said, I'm not really looking for a big fire, so not planning on spending several hours around the fire. So I'm going to keep it small. Try to use up less wood this way, because smaller fire, you're obviously not going to use up as much wood. So hopefully it will also last me longer too, because I do want to be out here a little bit longer. That's like a torch. Nice. Anyway. Cool. That feels nice. I haven't been wearing gloves. I haven't been too cold or anything. It is kind of chilly out, but I've just been moving around, so I am doing fine. Great. So yeah. So I tried getting a friend to come out here, but he wouldn't come out. I can't get a lot of people to come out here winter camping with me. So a lot of people are afraid of the cold. But as long as you keep warm, you're fine. You have a fire. It's enjoyable. It's quiet out. There's not many people, so maybe if you guys help me out, you can help me get someone out here to go camping with me. Let's see. Here are some people. There's Kyle, which you guys have seen before. He was on that caving adventure with my son and I. There's my wife. That one, with my wife, we would have to find a babysitter for the night, but she does not like the cold, but I still think we can keep her warm. A fun one would be my father-in-law. I've never seen him go camping out here, and I think my wife said the last time that they went camping together, they had a refrigerator, so not really camping. But yeah, comment down below who you would like to see come out here. That'd be interesting. If we get enough comments of someone's name, maybe that'll be enough to convince them. Just to try it out. Just to try it out one night. So, it's fun. As long as you stay warm during the winter, as long as you're moving around, staying by the fire, you're prepared, have the proper clothing and all that, it's not bad at all. It's enjoyable. So, yeah. Who would you guys like to see? Oh, shoot. Sticks! Get back on the fire! Get back on the fire! Crap. Gotta watch where I'm stepping. Anyway, I have this big pile of sticks here, so trying to get them to dry out more. Not bad. The insides are fine. The outsides are just wet. Don't die. That one's full of snow. Save that one for later. I am nope. I want to step back a little bit. They keep following me. Alright. So there's a lot of new and exciting things happening for me. Yesterday was the last day at my job. Starting at a new company next week. So for those that don't know, I'm an IT project manager. Went to school for software engineering. Got into product management. So it's fun. So the new job, the pay is a lot more. So. Excuse me. Haven't even eaten and burping already. Jeez. Hey guys, it's okay guys, it's snowing and it's starting to get harder and harder. I'm gonna start dinner. I have some soup from Olive Garden. So my wife works at Olive Garden, so we get soup and stuff all the time. This is the pasta fagioli, I think. I'm saying that right. So. So the plan, because it's snowing, the plan is just to eat. And then I have a feeling it's going to pick up some more. So when it starts to do that, I want to have food done. And then I'll just go lounge in my hammock and, I don't know, listen to a book or something. So. Had to move spots, all the smoke was getting to me. So this soup only took like less than 10 minutes to cook. So I think it stopped snowing for now. We're supposed to get a lot of snow through the week. We're supposed to get a lot of snow for the weekend and all next week, I believe. So. I don't know if I've shared this, but I also teach an online course in a computer science department here in Idaho at one of the universities. So that's fun. Next week's our last week. So then off for a break until January. Guess I'll stand up. Are you done? Making up your mind yet? Go that way. Go that way. Alright. Sit back down. Never fails. Always follows you. Alright guys, I've just been getting some stuff set up and sitting around the fire. So I'm gonna call it a night and I'll see you guys in the morning.